is that science continues to refine and illuminate fundamental principles of good nutrition. And we know now more than ever what a good and healthy diet really looks like. I refer to these basic nutritional principles as the Pegan diet, mostly as a spoof on the fanaticism of my paleo and vegan friends who often get hot-headed and emotional when defending their points of view. It's sort of like the Hatfields and the McCoys. The sad truth is that much of what we eat is not really food. At least, it's been so adulterated and processed, we may as well not call it food. It's more of a food-like substance. And as a result, most of us are confused, baffled, and frustrated, not knowing whom to believe or what to eat. I've also written food because I believe that cultivating and consuming real, whole food is the answer to many of our world's problems. How we grow it, produce it, and eat it affects almost every aspect of our lives and our society. Food is an honest how-to guide designed to answer the question, what the heck should I eat? Now you might be thinking, I know what food is. It's the stuff you eat to provide fuel for your body so you can live. But it's so much more. It's medicine. It's information. Food literally controls almost every function of your body and mind. And it connects almost everything that matters in our lives. Food connects us to one another and to our bodies. It can reinvigorate our health, bring families together, restore vibrant communities, improve the economy and the environment, reduce pollution, and even help our kids get better grades and avoid eating disorders, obesity, and drug abuse. Food can even reduce poverty and violence and homicide and suicide. Our industrial food system drives so many of these problems by enabling a national diet of sugary, starchy, overly processed, nutrient-depleted foods laden with pesticides, herbicides, hormones, antibiotics, and other harmful chemicals. This audiobook is meant to be a roadmap based on the best and latest science of what to eat. What you put on your fork is the most important thing you do every day. It influences your capacity to live a rich, energetic, connected, soulful life, a life in which you have the energy to care for yourself, to love your friends and family, to help your neighbor, to fully show up for your work in the world, to live your dreams. If you enjoy real, whole, fresh foods that you cook using real ingredients, you are positively affecting everything around you. Simply put, food is the doorway to living well and loving well, and to fixing much of what's wrong with our world. How this audiobook works. Each chapter in part 2 of this audiobook examines a different food group like meat, dairy, grains, beans, vegetables, fruits, etc., and aims to provide a full view of it, starting from the science and shifting to the experts, and what they got right and what they got wrong. Each of these chapters contains a guide for how to integrate environmental and ethical guidelines into your shopping practices, as well as lists of what to eat and what not to eat, because after all, isn't that what we really want to know? No part of this audiobook involves deprivation or suffering. I want you to wake up every morning feeling good, enjoying life, and ready to eat great food. I think you're going to find that this audiobook is not so much about what you can't eat as it is about what you can. Delicious whole foods full of flavor, texture, and culinary surprises. In parts 3 and 4, I will show you how to use food as medicine to reset your body and eat in a way that promotes health. I'll introduce you to simple guidelines and nutritional principles that synthesize the research on food, health, and disease and the environment. These guidelines are flexible and they allow for a varied diet that's inclusive, not exclusive. You will also learn which nutritional supplements are essential for health and healing. According to government data, 90% of Americans are deficient in one or more nutrients. In a perfect world, none of us would need supplements. However, given modern-day stressors, the depleted nature of our soil, the fact that our food is transported over long distances and stored for long periods of time, and our exposure to an increasing load of environmental toxins, we all need a basic daily supply.